matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out. There with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Now Giannis. Paul George missing from long range. Oubre passes to Grimes. Back to Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. For three. Shot by Grimes. No good. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thanks, David. And that one's good. Lillard.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
For three, Oubre. Another three for Philadelphia.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kuzma finds Prince. And again, the Bucks miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
From deep, George. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 6.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And another three for Milwaukee.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Oubre for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Lillard with it. Maxey covering. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wide open look. Out to Kuzma. Here's Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The three. No good. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, George. Shoots over Kuzma. No good there with the step-back J.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Oubre for 3. Prince grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 16-6 run. Lillard against Maxey. And here's Giannis from outside. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 10. Giannis kicks to Prince. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 17 now.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And stolen by Maxey. Embiid from outside. Good on the triple.
For his size, Embiid shouldn't be this good from range. I mean, that just speaks to his raw talent.
Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 20 points.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And as we conclude. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
We've got Butler. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in a two-guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Embiid with it. Now Green defending. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 15. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of him. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
McCain's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Antetokounmpo, no good. The 76ers trail by 12. For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh, my.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Embiid is at the elbow. Shoots over Portis. To the wing on the left. Rob. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And Butler sends it back. And they get it back to the middle. On the wing, Giannis. 8 points for him. He was all alone on that one. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And there's the call on Jared Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez comes in for Portis. And it's Taurean Prince in for Green. And that one's good by Porter. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Driving the lane, stolen by Prince. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard against Maxey. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 23.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Abusele passes to Oubre. A three-pointer, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
It's George on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got 6.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Nice shot from the wing. Lillard's got 28.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's Grimes. Ball's knocked loose. Bucks leading by 20. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And a deep 3 from Lillard. No good from outside.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez kicks to Kuzma. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Giannis. Here's Grimes. And the 76ers take on 2 more.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Walking foul call. Side out. Joel Embiid. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And stolen by Maxey. One-on-one here. Lets it go from deep. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Oubre.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way. But this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Here's Maxey. Oubre kicks to Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Lillard way outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Grimes. Shoots it up. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Lillard. To the paint. They need this one. Hits it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 31.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard. When he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Bucks leading by 10. Sims the pass to Lillard. For the 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Portis. Puts up a deep 3. Kicks it out to Lillard. There's the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Stops. Pops. Shot by Grimes. No good. With 1 on the clock. That one misses. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Embiid, Yabusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. There's Porter with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Yabusele kicks to Edwards, poked away, and stolen by Portis. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo using his speed in transition. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
McCain hits the 3-point bomb.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Picked his pocket. It's tipped and stolen by Portis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball
Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Fade away. Onto the Kumbo. No good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. There's the lob to Portis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Nice play. The pass goes up, and Portis just swallows it.
Abusele can't hit. Bucks leading by 14. Trent, that's a two-pointer. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Yabusele. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Lopez with the steal, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Oubre's checked in for Yabusele. Oubre for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kuzma kicks to Lillard. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And now Philadelphia on the break. George with no one around. Great look, but off the mark. Puts up a deep 3. Lillard misses. The 76ers trail by 15. Oubre outside. No good on the 3. Milwaukee's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Milwaukee.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lillard.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Lillard way outside. He let it fly, and he gets it.
Boy, was that deep.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here are the 76ers now. 15-point game.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Leaps for it. Embiid with the steal.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his 3rd personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Team foul. At the line for Philadelphia.
And he sinks the second. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Now the 76ers on the break. Gordon with no one around, with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Embiid with the steal. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about
it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season than it is in the playoffs. To get through a long NBA season and get yourself in good playoff position, you're going to need a lot of guys. 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to have to be ready to make contributions. Now, obviously, the team with the better starting five will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
Fires hitting the triple. This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Let's go with a three, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Embiid. The three is up. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Oubre against Banchero. Oubre passes to Maxey. Over Suggs. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Banchero outside. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Oubre. Banchero back to Caldwell Pope. Banchero passes to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. George feels it out a bit. The kick out to Maxey. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Oubre can't hit. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Getting out in transition. Love to see this hustle from Embiid.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Embiid. Back to George. Here's Grimes. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 4. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Counted from distance. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Maxey finds George from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 9 points in the game. Pass to Banchero. Back to Caldwell Pope. Launches a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Suggs. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Launches it. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 4. To the middle. Kicks it to George. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Grimes. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Pass to Butler. Now here's Embiid. From the arc. That shot missing. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Sixers on top. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Paolo Banchero. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the point. Here's Banchero. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Butler on the wing. In transition, the Magic on the run. The three from Banchero. Edwards pulls it in. The Sixers leading. It's 2-on-1. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by Isaac. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Shots good by Black.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Embiid passes to Butler. Here's Yabusele. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Black. A quick shot there. It's off target. The 76ers have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Here's McCain. Off target from outside. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And it's Butler with the ball for the 76ers. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Three-pointer Embiid. Oh, look at the range. Joel is good for 3.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. And some changes here for the 76ers. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. The 3 from Suggs. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Here's Oubre. Philadelphia with another miss.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
From outside the arc. Philadelphia with another miss. Orlando trailing here. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. This one for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The baseline J. The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And now the Sixers on the break. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Anthony outside. Black passes to Suggs. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Takes the three. No good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
For three, Anthony. Nails it from three.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
Here's Black. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's Embiid. He has 7. Lets the three fly. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. George for three. Grant with money's on the line. The mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Close game here in Philadelphia. And here's Oubre from the arc. He drops it from range. Oubre's got 6.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Out to the right wing. Wagner with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Suggs. And he's going for the oop here. Caldwell-Pope's shot is off.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
And just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Banchero against Oubre. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. So both teams changing it up here.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Stolen by Carter. Wagner with a screen. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. For the tie. Kicks it out to Wagner. 3 on the clock. Picked by Carter. Orlando again missing. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Down low. Out to the right wing. Oubre finds Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Pass to Suggs. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia leading by 5. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Suggs. Outside Maxey. Lets it fly. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wagner outside for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 56 seconds left in the third quarter.
76ers foul.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Wagner. Here's Batase. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Isaac for 3. It doesn't go for him. The Sixers lead by 5. The open shot by Edwards. Philadelphia with another miss.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
The 76ers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Here's McCain, defended by Wagner. Maxey on the wing. The Sixers with another miss. No good that time. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Sixers on top, leading. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Orlando, the tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Goga Batase is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Banchero in at the 3, small forward. Embiid can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
To the left wing. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's De Silva. Here's Batase. Grimes, he's checked in for Gordon. Suggs is checked in for Orlando.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Black. Connects from downtown. And the Magic lead by 4.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to McCain. Can they get it? Philadelphia with another miss. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. 3-pointer. Batase can't hit.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Black. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Harris. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Jacks up a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen away. Carter with it. Guarded now by Maxey. On the wing, Caldwell Pope shoots over Oubre. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Wagner for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to Grimes for 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. There's the 3. It's rebounded by George. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Here's Grimes. Yes! They get the go-ahead bucket. Grimes has got 5 points now this quarter. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
The kick out to Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Back to Maxey. To the wing on the left. Here's Grimes. And he nails that one right through the heart.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
The Magic have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. The 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Back to Oubre. From deep. Grimes' shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Maxey passes to George. The rebound by Carter. Here's Orlando. They're on a 17-7 run. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The 76ers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Back to Carter. Hey, expanding his range. It's hauled in by the Sixers. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his 1st foul of the game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. The 3 from Suggs. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Carter. George with a steal. From deep 3-point range. So it's Orlando picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I would be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. There's Wagner with the three. Prince grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo against Caldwell Pope. Bucks passing it around. Lillard surveying the D. It's good from long range.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for two. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads. They're I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. Over in the corner, Lillard. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bucks. Suggs passes to Caldwell Pope from past the arc. Another miss by Caldwell Pope, and the Bucks with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Kuzma. From deep, Prince. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Kuzma kicks to Giannis. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. A slow start here for Orlando in this one. It's a 5-point game. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. So it's Orlando now. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Drops in the tray. Banchero's got 6.
And more than respectable from 3. Banchero stretching his range there. Wow.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Lopez finds Giannis. Off target with his 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Orlando's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Milwaukee in the lead. From deep. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the 3-ball.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Kicks it out to Banchero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. He's got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
52 seconds left to play here in the first. Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. Now here's Giannis. Fades and shoots. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Lillard outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. Suggs dishes to Caldwell Pope. And the 3 off target.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Porter, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. The Magic trail by 4. Like the pass to Bitadze. His 3-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Shoots it. There's Bitadze. Trains the 3-pointer.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Left side, Porter. And here's the fast break. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Portis can't get it to go.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Banchero. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Banchero's got 12 points in the game. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Bitadze can't hit. Milwaukee has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Orlando trailing here. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Bitadze's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Magic.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
All sorts of time, and the basket is good. 8 points for him.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Bounce pass, Anthony. Here's the floater. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's Bitadze. They get it back. The Magic again can't hit.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Pass to Portis. It's Porter outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Ben Carroll left side. No good on the triple. Trent outside. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Trent's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee. Ben Carroll right side. And just miss after miss right now.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court for Orlando. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
It's tipped and stolen by Prince. Lillard way outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. There's Wagner with the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks leading by 8. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Reigns.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points.
At one point, more of a standstill shooter, Caldwell Pope is now a little bit more lethal off the bounce.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Giannis kicks to Kuzma. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Banchero. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Lillard, right side. A 3-ball. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, a Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
And the Bucks miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kuzma finds Lillard. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. 15 points in the game.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic.
First team foul.
Here's Suggs. It's Black in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Banchero passes to Black. Wagner outside. The fadeaway. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Wagner's got his first points in this one. And Lillard kicks to Trent. Launches a three. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Took him no time at all on that one. Black's got 6.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Lillard outside. Lopez from long range. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Suggs in the corner. Here's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. 9 points in the game so far. Now Lillard. It's stolen by Carter. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He delivered 9 points. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. De Silva, they get the rebound. Pass to Banchero. A miss that time, would have put him up.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Bitadze. They get it back. Shoots over Portis. Another miss by Orlando.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
The Magic trail by 3. Outside Anthony. Here's De Silva. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. De Silva's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you. And he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Trent gets the bucket.
And Portis knows this system well. Tried to make the good to great pass.
Giannis against Banchero. Here's Anthony. Back to Banchero. Banchero, a screen on Porter. Pulls up. Black, no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Jacks up a 3. And there's Porter on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists here tonight.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Here's Banchero. Pass to De Silva. From downtown, Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Here's Giannis. And that one hits back iron. The Magic trail by 6. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Outside Anthony. Back to Black. Fires the 3. And Cole Anthony good for 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Giannis outside. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The Magic shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. There's the screen. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Oh, they give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back to back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
De Silva. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Trent against Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portis gets to Green. Pass to Giannis. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Anthony. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Offensive rebound. Prince dishes to Giannis. Giannis a screen on Banchero. Snatched up. Lillard outside. The 3. Carter pulls it in.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You could bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard position.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Pass to Lillard. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Oubre. Now Philadelphia with it. Hits a three-point game. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Lopez. Lillard outside from deep three-point land. Joel Embiid with the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Maxey. George for three. Knocks down the triple. George has got 6.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's Maxey. The three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The three, here's Lillard. Shoots over Maxey, and that one's good. Lillard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Maxey. It's good from about 19 feet.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The three, here's Lillard. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8 points now.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
Here's Embiid. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
First personal foul.
He hits the 2nd from the line. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
They get it back. Kicks it to George. Pass to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Oubre on the wing. Here's Grimes. Off target with the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Antetokounmpo for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. George for 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks. So it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Lillard. Give him 8. The long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 11 points.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Oubre can't hit. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Kuzma up top. Fires for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks.
Substitution on the court.
And Milwaukee shooting around 40% early on here. Lillard passes to Lopez. Portis for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Out to Oubre. Here's the three. Drops in the three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the key for Lopez is getting established positioning. Once this happens, the D has to foul.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That one misses.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead, but look, he tied things up.
Right side, Butler. From downtown. The shot, no good. Got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Just a big-time effort. Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Giannis plays the four with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the three. That's the five on the floor for the Bucks. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Pass to Embiid. Edwards for three. They get it back. Here's McCain. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall. McCain's got 6 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Butler finds Edwards. Embiid with it. Yabusele. No good from outside. It's Portis, high post. Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis, and Prince is subbed in for Green. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. Now here's Porter. No made baskets yet. On target from range.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Takes a three. Oubre can't hit. Oh, they get a hand on it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Drills it from deep. Porter's got 6 points. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. The Sixers lead by 3. It's George on the wing. Pass to Grimes. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammates. He knows when to make the right pass.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Grimes. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Beyond the arc. Oubre can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And that one's good. Lillard.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
It's George on the wing. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 12.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Kuzma with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 17 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
For 3, Maxey. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Bucks trail by 3. Lillard left side. Shoots a fadeaway. No good on the shot.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Lillard can't get that one to fall. It was stolen by Lillard. That'll count. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sixers on top. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The Bucks trail by 3. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Lillard's got 20.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Oubre. And here is Maxey. Hits the trifecta. Maxey's got 5.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
For 3, here's Lillard. The offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Sixers lead by 3. Here's the 3. And the Bucks miss again.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Who was stolen by Lillard. And the Bucks pushing it up now. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Oubre. George left side. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Embiid can't hit. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And the Bucks miss again.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks trail by 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And here's Oubre from the arc. Pure from three-point range. 9 points in the game.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Lillard can't get that one to fall. Philadelphia leading by 6. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma.
Substitution on the court.
Now the Bucks with it. For 3, here's Lillard. Lillard drains the outside shot.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Buries it from 3. Oubre's got 12 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 23. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Maxey. Oubre with room to shoot. Again, Philadelphia.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Takes a 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And it's Maxey missing. Bucks trail by 8. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Antetokounmpo for 3. Trent from long range. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Lillard fires away from way outside. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Outside Oubre. They set the pick. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Kelly Oubre making things happen for Phil. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 4-3. And it's Green missing. The Sixers lead by 8. And here's Edwards outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Edwards got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Trent on the wing. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Butler. There's the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Butler with a steal. Here's McCain, defended by Portis. The 3 ball. Here's McCain. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Trent. Green against Butler. Green, the pass to Trent. And that comes off the assist by Green.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And here's Edwards outside. Sinks the tray. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Here's Grimes. Shoots. Prince grabs the miss. Oubre against Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for three. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Pass to Grimes. From downtown. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Lillard passes to Lopez. Lopez, the screen. For three, here's Lillard. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Out to Oubre. For three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 11. And Lillard puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Lillard with the ball. Oubre picks him up. And Damian Lillard hits from deep. Lillard's got 9 points now in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's George. Embiid passes to Grimes. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a three. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
For three, here's Lillard. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Pass to Embiid. Inside. And he's going for the lob. Oubre can't hit. So it's Milwaukee now. 8-point game. Here's Prince. They swipe it. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Maxey finds Embiid. Fade away. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps
sideline. Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And for the Magic, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. Embiid finds Oubre. Now here's Embiid. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Banchero grabs the board. It's Orlando's ball. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Banchero, a screen for Suggs. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Banchero. They get it again. Outside for Caldwell Pope. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. B, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. On defense, Orlando. After the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Grimes with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And stolen by Maxey. Pass to Oubre. And here's George for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Oubre passes to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Outside for George. Offline with his 3. Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Embiid throws it down.
Hey, get that pass anywhere near the rack. Embiid gonna stuff it.
Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Oubre outside. Over Banchero. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Oubre finds George. Oubre passes to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Suggs. Buries the long-range jumper.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Outside, George. Back to Oubre. Pulls it up. That's good for George on the assist by Oubre.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner outside. Suggs with a screen for Wagner. There's the triple. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Takes the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Grimes has got 6 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And it's Carter missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Nobody near George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution
so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and Contavious Caldwell Pope with a three.
Hey, you got to love that response. KCP not wasting any time getting those points back. Right back at him.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. Anthony's checked in for Contavious Caldwell Pope. And Black's subbed in for Suggs. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
At the line for Orlando.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Here's Butler. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Embiid. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard. Philadelphia leading by 7. And Clark Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best. Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Here's McCain. Out left to the wing. Here's Yabusele. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter.
Side out.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Banchero. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
First team foul.
Here's Bitadze. They grab their own miss. Back to Black. Pass to Banchero. There's the pick. Goes up again. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bitadze. Misses the three. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's McCain. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Butler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Bitadze. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Yabusele kicks to Edwards. Butler from outside. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Going inside. Out to Anthony. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Orlando. 76ers shooting around 41% on the night. This one for 3. A nice shot by McCain. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up. and also demand that they deliver.
Here's McCain. Following the three-pointer by Orlando. Butler finds Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Black the pass to Anthony. Banchero against Edwards. And Banchero, here we go. Lets it go with the three. Banchero and Banchero on the follow.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Here's McCain. Butler kicks to Embiid. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Got that one up quick. Now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Yabusele. He's covered by Isaac. Pass to Embiid. The tray. Again, Embiid missing. Magic shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. The three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 5. Yabusele passes to Embiid. Launches a three. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Black. The three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 70. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Here's Grimes, and here's George for three. Connects from three-point range. George has got the first basket of the third quarter for Philadelphia. Banchero is screened for Caldwell Pope. That one's good from the corner.
Yeah, you know, when you give Caldwell Pope any daylight to get his shot off, he's knocking it down. He's a gifted shooter.
Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
The 76ers leading by 9. Three-pointer by Embiid. Joel showing off the range.
For his size, Embiid shouldn't be this good from range. I mean, that just speaks to his raw talent.
For three, Caldwell Pope carries it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Carter with a screen on Maxey. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Orlando moving the ball around. From deep. Rebound by the 76ers.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pass to Grimes. Now George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Three-pointer. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner from past the arc. Kicks it out to Banchero. And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. They set the pick. Here's Banchero to the left side wing. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And the 3-ball is good. Suggs has got his second basket of the night. Suggs against Maxey. Oubre for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Banchero, here we go. No one covering. Suggs has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Orlando. Oubre outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Mo Wagner is subbed in for Banchero. Kicks it out to Gordon. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Drains the 3-pointer. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you know, Gordon takes most of his threes at the top of the arc, but he has the stroke to knock down the corner 3 as well.
Black the pass to Wagner. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The Magic trail by 11. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Kicks it out to Wagner. And it's off from 3-point range. Maxey passes to Gordon. Pass to Bona. No one near him. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it out to Wagner. Suggs with the ball. There's the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Lowry. And it's Council in at the 3 spot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up. And boy, have they.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
There's a good screen. McCain off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to De Silva. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the 76ers making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Banchero is screen on Buck. A nice shot by Black.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate. Out
to the wing. Here's McCain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Magic trail by 9. Over to the left wing. Black kicks to Banchero. There's the drive. Pass to De Silva. Wagner wide open. Traps in the tray.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's McCain. Outside Edwards. Here's McCain. Guarded by Harris. Three-pointer, Butler. A three-pointer is right on target. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Suggs, he's checked in for Orlando. The 76ers also with a sub. Grimes is checked in. Pass to Banchero. Out to Harris. Back to Banchero. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul for the Magic. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Harris.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
And that one's good. Wagner
hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
George against Wagner. Outside, Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for George. That three off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Suggs. Magic moving the ball around. Embiid with the steal. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Pass to Grimes. Oubre, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple. The Magic trail by 9. Banchero outside. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And George with this stuff.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Philadelphia.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Paul George.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Carter comes in with the double team. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Embiid with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Shot by Grimes. No good. And it's Orlando's ball. They trail by 11. Here's Banchero. The offensive rebound. And that one is off. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark.
get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possession.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Now here's Lillard. Fires the three. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The three from Suggs. The rebound by the Bucks. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his three ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the three-point line tonight. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Knocks it down from distance.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Here's Suggs. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Wagner with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Orlando again missing. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from deep. The 3 from Prince. And he parries his first look.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wing shot on the way. Yep, that one goes. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. Back to Lopez. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
The 3 from Suggs. Giannis with the rebound. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. 3-point lead. Prince can't hit. Ball stolen. Wagner against Lillard. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And it's off from 3-point range. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Banchero. He takes it in. Wagner for 3. He buries it from 3.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
And Lillard, here we go. Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. Back to Kuzma. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Suggs. It's good from the top of the key.
Love the quick shot there. Suggs looking decisive and comfortable, stopping and firing.
Lillard passes to Prince. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
He shoots. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The 3 from Prince hits the trifecta. Prince has got 9.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Caldwell Pope for three. Drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Lillard. Over Suggs. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Now here's Anthony to the wing, right side. Here's Black. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Antetokounmpo outside. Trent for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Trent's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Black passes to Banchero. To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. Black, no good. The Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo from the arc. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Outside Porter with the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 7. Portis with the steal. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Fires for 3. Porter's shot is off. Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. The 3 from Banchero. It's hauled in by Portis. Green for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Magic have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here he goes. The kick out to Banchero. 3-pointer. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. But, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
The 3 from Banchero. The big man, Banchero from deep.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Outside, Green. From behind the arc. Orlando with the rebound. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot on the wing. Banchero no good. The Bucks leading by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Batase.
How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel. Come on.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Batase. Portis with the steal. To the inside. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
To the paint. Poke loose. Isaac with the steal. Here's Black. There's the triple. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. Porter from outside. It's rebounded by Batase. Magic trail by 9. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And another miss by Orlando. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Pass to Trent. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Milwaukee now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their 3-point shooting. Back to the game after this break.
Direct your attention to 7 court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Wrong. They're measuring up the shot.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. The 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Suggs outside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Suggs. Wagner outside. Beyond the arc. Orlando again missing. Milwaukee leading by 14. It's Prince on the wing. Fires from deep. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Wagner's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look for that.
Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Banchero. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Kuzma, that's good.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Ryan, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. And Caldwell-Pope gets it to go.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there, wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. An 11-point game. Here's Wagner. Back to Suggs. And another 3 for Orlando.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Carter.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Lillard outside. Pass to Kuzma. Takes the three. A shot by Lillard. No good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Caldwell Pope's got 18 points in the game.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
For three, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ben Carroll's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Suggs. The kick out to Ben Carroll. Hits the three-pointer. Now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
And Ben Carroll has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Lillard with the ball. What if it goes? Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And offensively, a great show. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Nails it from 3.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
Here's Black. Pass to Batadze. To take the lead. Here's Black. Ben Carroll the screen. Here's Batadze. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
De Silva, no good. Outside Porter. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
The kick out to Ben Carroll. That 3's off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Green. Oh, got a piece of it. Anthony with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Portis finds Trent. The 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Batadze's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Anthony. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Trent outside. Inside. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. The 3 from Ben Carroll. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Porter's shot is off. Magic trail by 7. Here's De Silva. He drops it from range. De Silva's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Batase.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Banchero gets out of Kumpo. Here's De Silva. Three-pointer, Anthony. And another three for Orlando.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
The Bucks have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. And here's Green from the arc. Sinks the tray. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Batase, pass to Anthony. The 3 from Banchero connects from downtown. And that's a double-double for him now.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
No problems knocking that one down.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Batase with a screen. Here's Black. Almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. To tie it up. Here's Black. Lopez with the steal. Lillard with the ball. Wagner picks him up. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Lillard outside. Clock at 6. Lets a 3 fly. Orlando with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's Black. The kick out to Banchero. The 3 from Suggs. Oh, my! What a shot!
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Stolen by Carter. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to